What is up guys, Brix here, back with another LEGO City update. As you can see here, I do have some plans for the future of the LEGO City, so hopefully in this update I'm going to be getting as much of this done as possible. So without further ado, let's get right into the update. So as you can see on the plan here, we do have a railway towards the left of the mock and a canal spanning the entire way down the front, as well as a bridge and some roads here and there, as well as a bunch of buildings all integrated into the rest of the remaining gaps. So as you can see here, I'm putting down some of the foundations where the canal/river is going to go. Again, as you saw from the plan, it does take a slight diagonal off into a tunnel, and then there's buildings around there, and also there is going to be water around here, which is why I'm putting the black plate down to resemble that it is quite deep. I also began to build up a bit of the harbour wall, as well as part of the bridge for the railway to sit on. I think this looks really good, and as you can see, I am going to try and keep as much detail and design the entire way along the front of the mock. So as you can see, I'm just building up some of where the track is going to go. This is one of two bridges in the city. This track is going to span towards the end of the mock, where there is going to be a train tunnel and such, so it's not going to go the entire way along to the back, but as you can see, I'm just putting some plate down for the road crossing. As you can see, I am going to be putting some black ballasts down, as it does look a lot more realistic, and I think it just gives the mock a much darker feel, which is what I am sort of going for. And I don't actually have any at the minute, but I am going to be putting 1x1 black tile on either side of the mock as well. I am also putting some black cheese wedges down to resemble the black sort of spikes they put at railway crossings and stations to sort of stop you walking there, as it does give it that more of a realistic vibe, and I really like how these turned out. So the road is going to be 18 studs wide the entire way across. That is pretty much the same as the base plates would have been if I was using base plates, but as you can see, we are building up the train crossing here by just putting some more plate and tile down. The train does just about fit in between that 2 plate gap there, so it is pretty flush, and I do really like how this section turned out as well. And as you can see here, I'm just putting down some of those 2x2 and 2x4 dark bluish grey tiles on there. I might be putting some different tiles in with some road markings on later on down the line once I have those, but I think for now it looks really nice and sleek, all tiled off. As you can see, with one piece of the road put in, I'm just tiling the side of the pavement there. We've got a bunch of the steps and obviously the slopes and stuff. There's a lot more to do, but I am really liking how this is turning out so far. And with some more of the railway crossing finished and some more of the road has been added as well there, I think the mock again is coming along really well. It is just in a small corner. It's about 2 base plates long at the minute, but hopefully in this city update I'll be getting a bit more progress done. As you can see, I have also added this black fence here. I might change that in the future, but for now I think it works pretty well. And I also added some pipes in there and put in this little section for building in the future. I am going to go ahead and extend the track, so I'll be back once I have done that. As you can see, with that done, there is still a bit of ballast to put down, but I've also put in some lampposts, and I've built up some of these post boxes, as you can see, and extended the road. I've also put in some roadworks and a bit of ballast and such in there. But as you can see here, I have made a start on the first building in the city. Now, I'm not going to be doing any of the interiors for these, but I think this is looking really good. For the Chinese restaurant, I think is what it is going to be, and I think all the colours and contrasts really go together well, and that black roof I think really brings this building together. First Lego haul of the city update has arrived, so I'm going to quickly go ahead and get into that. And as you can see, there is a bunch of parts in here. I picked up a bunch of these 2x8 red bricks, mainly just for filler and such. And then, as you can see, I picked up some of these 4x6 doors. Picked up, I think, 14 of them. Now, in here, there's a bunch of different random parts, some wedge plates, some tiles, and in here, there's a bunch of these round pieces for the lampposts, as well as some 1x2 bricks with some holes in them, and a bunch of other awesome parts that will really help with the rest of the city. And then, as you can see, another little package came in, so I'm going to go ahead and get into that as well. Now, this one is from Brick Pickers UK, and there is a bunch of awesome brand new parts in here. I picked up some 1x2x2 bricks in there in light bluish grey, a really nice part, and it does sort of resemble 2x2 tiles when they're all stacked up on top of each other, which I really like. I also picked up a different variant of the 1x plate in dark bluish grey and white, 100 1x2 45-degree angle slopes, also some 1x3 plate and a variety of different white plates there, and some more 1x3 plates in white there. Those will be for the zebra crossing that I'll be getting to later. Some more trans black tiles for the canal. Again, I'm trying to get as many of those as possible. Then also some 1x4 plates there, and some 1x3 bricks and some 1x1 bricks. Again, I'm going to order a bunch more of those for the roads. And then we have some more 1x4 plates there, as I said earlier. And then we have some 1x3 dark bluish grey plates there, and a couple 1x2 inverted dark bluish grey slopes. Those are going to really help later on, as you will see. And then last but not least, I have a bunch of 1x2 plates in light bluish grey, dark bluish grey and white. Now, the next thing that I have worked on is some of these train crossing gates, obviously to stop cars from going into the train crossing when a train is coming. Just putting those into the city there. I think they look really good in this part of town. Obviously, I do still have 2 more to build. I'm just realising now that I've put them in the wrong place, because the train's going to hit them. But as you can see, I've worked a little bit more on that building, and I've also built up some more space here for another building. As you can see, I have added another part of the road. There's going to be one directly opposite to that as well, and another crossing. I do really like how this turned out. It is at a 45-degree angle. It's a little bit off actually, because of the way that I built the road originally, as you can see on that corner there. But overall, I'm really liking how the roads are turning out. And as you can see, with that area cleared off, that little gap there is where the road is going to go. But as you can see, we have a bunch of buildings have shot up. We have a dry cleaners, a donut store. A couple designs are recognisable, though I am trying to make it reminiscent. But we have got a bunch of stuff done in this month's update. I think it's looking really good so far. But there's a link to my TikTok and Instagram down in the description below, so if you haven't already, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. and most importantly, take care, guys.